Raider Nation, what's good? Buckle up, because we're diving into some spicy Las Vegas Raiders news that's got the whole fan base buzzing. Rumor has it the Raiders might be on the verge of landing a game-changing wide receiver, and it's a name that'll make every football fan sit up straight. Could this be the move that lights a fire under our offense? Let's break it down. The word on the street, according to Mark Stoll of Pro Football Network, is that the Las Vegas Raiders are eyeing six-time Pro Bowler Keenan Allen as a free agent. This guy's a legend. Over 100 receptions in 5 different seasons, and just 2 years ago, he was torching the fences with a career-high 108 catches of Chargers. But here's the kicker. After a so-so 2024 in Chicago, some folks are doubting if Allen still got it. Raider Nation, what do you think? Can he prove the haters wrong in silver and black? This isn't just any rumor. It could be the spark our offense needs. With Geno Smith slinging the ball and stars like Brock Bowers and Jakobi Meyers already in the mix, adding a savvy veteran like Allen could take us to the next level. Stick with me as we unpack this blockbuster possibility in 15 electrifying scenes. Are you ready to dream big with the Raiders? Let's go. Hold up, Raider Nation. Let's talk about why this Keenan Allen rumor is setting the internet on fire. Allen's been a nightmare for the fences since he entered the league in 2013, racking up 6 1,000-yard seasons and earning Pro Bowl nods like it's his day job. But after a 2024 season with the Bears where he posted 70 catches for 744 yards and 7 touchdowns in 15 games, some are wondering if the 32-year-old's best days are behind him. Here's where it gets juicy. Stoll believes a fresh start in Las Vegas could be the perfect recipe for Allen to bounce back. Pairing him with a veteran quarterback like Geno Smith, that's a combo that could keep defensive coordinators up at night. Imagine Allen's crisp route running carving up secondaries while mentoring our younger receivers. Talk about a win-win. Now, let's be real, this is still just a rumor, and nothing's official until the ink's dry. But with the Raiders desperate for a reliable wideout to replace the void left by Davante Adams, Allen's experience and leadership could be the missing piece. What's your take, Raider Nation? Is Keenan Allen the answer we've been waiting for? Drop your thoughts below. All right, let's dig into what makes Keenan Allen such a tantalizing prospect for the Las Vegas Raiders. This guy's not just a receiver, he's a technician. Known for his silky smooth routes and glue-like hands, Allen's been a quarterback's best friend for over a decade. Even in a down year in Chicago, he still managed 7 touchdowns, showing he can still find the end zone. SpotTrack projects Allen's next contract at a very reasonable 2-year, $22.2 million deal. That's just $11.1 million a year for a proven playmaker. For a team with cap space to burn, like the Raiders, this would be a steal. General Manager John Spytek's been making smart moves all offseason, and snagging Allen would be another feather in his cap. Picture this. 3rd and short, Geno Smith drops back, and there's Keenan Allen shaking a cornerback for a crucial first down. That's the kind of reliability our offense has been craving. But here's the question. Can Allen stay healthy and keep up in a fast-paced Chip Kelly offense? Let's keep rolling and find out what this could mean for our playoff hopes. Raider Nation, let's talk about the state of our wide receiver room. Jakobi Meyers has been a steady force, and Brock Bowers is a matchup nightmare at tight end. But after trading Davante Adams, we've been missing that extra punch. The 2024 season showed we need more firepower to compete in the brutal AFC West, and Keenan Allen could be the answer. Allen's not the deep threat speedster he once was, but his game is all about precision. He's a chain mover, a guy who can turn a quick slant into a 15-yard gain before the defense blinks. With Geno Smith's experience and ability to read defenses, Allen could become his go-to guy in clutch moments, especially on 3rd downs. But let's not get too hyped just yet. Allen's 32, and injuries have nagged him in recent years. Would signing him lock us into a short-term fix? Or could he mentor our younger receivers and help build a long-term contender? What do you think, Raider Nation? Is this the bold move we need to shake things up? Hit the comments. Now, let's zoom out and look at the big picture for the Las Vegas Raiders. Under new head coach Pete Carroll and GM John Spytek, this team's got a new identity, gritty, aggressive, and ready to climb the NFL ladder. Trading for Geno Smith was a statement, And adding a veteran like Keenan Allen could signal we're all in for 2025. The AFC West is a gauntlet. Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos are all stacking their rosters. If the Raiders want to keep up, we need weapons. Allen's familiarity with the division, having spent 11 years with the Chargers, gives him an edge. He knows how to get open against these rivals, and that's gold in a division slugfest. Here's the suspense. If we land Allen, does it change our draft strategy? Instead of reaching for a receiver like Arizona's Teteroa McMillan with our number 6 pick, we could target a stud running back like Ashton Janney. What's your call, Raider Nation? Draft a young star or sign a proven vet? Let's hear it. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what Keenan Allen brings to the table. This dude's a route-running savant. Think of him as a chess master who's always 2 moves ahead of cornerback. His 2023 season with the Chargers was a masterclass. 1,243 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 108 catches. That's the kind of production that could transform our passing game. Even in Chicago, where the offense struggled with rookie QB Caleb Williams, Allen showed he still got it. 7 touchdowns in 15 games isn't chump change, and his veteran presence helped stabilize a young Bears receiving core. Now imagine him in Las Vegas, drawing coverage away from Bowers and Myers. Defenses would be in panic mode. But here's the cliffhanger. Can Allen mesh with Chip Kelly's up-tempo scheme? At 32, he's not outrunning anybody, so his success will hinge on smarts and chemistry with Geno. Raider Nation, do you trust Allen to adapt and dominate? Smash that like button if you're feeling the hype. Raider Nation, let's talk about the financial side of this Keenan Allen rumor. At $11.1 million a year, Allen's projected deal is a bargain for a player of his caliber. The Raiders have the cap space to make this happen without breaking the bank, which is huge when you consider we've already locked up Max Crosby and added Raheem Mostert in free agency. This move could also be a jab at our AFC West rivals, especially the Chargers, who let Allen walk last offseason. Imagine the look on their faces when Allen's lining up against them in silver and black, torching their secondary like he's done for years. That's the kind of poetic justice Raider fans live for. But here's the twist. Some reports suggest the Chargers might try to bring Allen back. Could we steal him from under their noses? Or will Los Angeles swoop in at the last second? What do you think, Raider Nation? Let's get those comments rolling. Would signing Allen be the ultimate flex? All right, let's shift gears and talk about how Keenan Allen could impact our young receivers. The Raiders have some promising talent, but they need guidance. Allen's been in the league since 2013, and his leadership could be a game changer for guys like Trey Tucker or any rookies we draft in 2025. Think about it. Allen's seen every coverage, faced every blitz, and still finds ways to get open. That kind of knowledge is priceless for a rebuilding team like ours. He could take our receiving core from solid to scary, giving Geno Smith the tools to dissect defenses week after week. Here's the big question. Would Allen's veteran presence push our young guys to step up, or could it limit their reps? It's a delicate balance, and Pete Carroll's got to nail it. Raider Nation, what's your vibe on this? Drop a comment and let's debate veteran savvy or youth movement. Raider Nation, let's talk about the playoff implications of this potential signing. The Raiders went 4-13 last season, but with Pete Carroll's energy, Geno Smith's arm, and a bolster roster, 2025 feels like a turning point. Adding Keenan Allen could be the piece that gets us over the hump and back to the postseason. Our offense struggled in 2024, especially in the red zone. Allen's knack for finding soft spots in zone coverage could turn stalled drives into touchdowns. Pair that with Brock Bowers' mismatchability and Jacoby Myers' consistency, and we got a trio that could hang with any defense in the AFC. But here's the drama. If we don't land Allen, are we stuck scouring the draft for a receiver, or do we roll with what we've got? The clock's ticking and free agency moves fast. Raider Nation, are you feeling the pressure? Let's hear your predictions in the comments. Let's zoom in on Geno Smith's role in this Keenan Allen rumor. Geno's a veteran who thrives when he's got reliable targets, and Allen's the kind of receiver who can make a QB's life easy. In Seattle, Geno had DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Now imagine with Allen, Myers, and Bowers. That's a nightmare for any defensive coordinator. Allen's short to intermediate game fits perfectly with Geno's quick decision-making. In 2024, Geno threw for over 3,400 yards despite a shaky offensive line. With Allen as a safety valve, he could push those numbers even higher, especially if our O-line holds up under Chip Kelly's scheme. Here's the suspense. Can Geno and Allen build chemistry fast enough to make an impact in 2025? Training camp will be crucial, and Raider Nation's watching closely. What do you think? Will this duo click? Hit the comments and let's talk ball. Raider Nation, let's get into the strategic side of this potential move. Signing Keenan Allen wouldn't just boost our offense. It could reshape our entire offseason plan. With a veteran receiver locked in, John Spytek could focus on other needs in the draft, like bolstering the offensive line or adding a dynamic running back to complement Raheem Mostert. The 2025 NFL Draft is loaded with receiver talent, but if we sign Allen, we might not need to spend our number 6 pick on a guy like Tetairoa McMillan. Instead, we could target a game-changer like Boise State's Ashton Janney, who racked up 2,601 rushing yards in 2024. That's the kind of flexibility a signing like this gives us. But here's the catch. What if Allen's age and injury history make this a risky bet? At 32, he's not a long-term solution, so we need to draft a receiver eventually. Raider Nation, what's your draft strategy if we get Allen? Let's hear in the comments. All right, let's talk about the AFC West rivalry angle. Keenan Allen spent 11 years with the Chargers, battling the Raiders twice a season. He knows our playbook, our tendencies, and how to exploit our weaknesses. Flipping him to our side would be a masterstroke, not just for his skills, but for the psychological edge. Imagine Allen catching a game-winning touchdown against the Chargers at Allegiant Stadium, with Raider Nation roaring. That's the kind of moment that defines a season. Plus, it'd stick it to a rival who's been loading up with weapons for Justin Herbert. We can't let them outpace us. Here's the plot twist. Some reports, like one from SI.com, suggest the Chargers might try to reunite with Allen. Could this turn into a bidding war? Raider Nation, how bad do you want to steal Allen from LA? Drop your thoughts and let's get hyped. Raider Nation, let's look at the fan base's pulse on this Keenan Allen rumor. Posts on X are buzzing with excitement, with some fans calling it a genius move to pair Allen with Geno Smith. Others are skeptical, pointing to his age and injury concerns. It's a classic Raiders debate. Go all in or build for the future. One thing's clear. Raider Nation's hungry for a playoff run. After years of frustration, the idea of adding a proven vet like Allen has fans dreaming of January football. But we've been burned by big-name signings before, so there's cautious optimism in the air. Here's the challenge. How do we balance hype with realism? If Allen signs, he's got to deliver, or the fan base will turn fast. What's your gut telling you, Raider Nation? Are you all in on this rumor or holding back? Smash the comments with your takes. Let's wrap this up with a look at what's next for the Las Vegas Raiders. If Keenan Allen signs, it's a signal we're serious about contending in 2025. But even if this rumor doesn't pan out, John Spytek and Pete Carroll have shown they're not afraid to make bold moves. The offseason's far from over, and the draft is just around the corner. The Raiders hold the number 6 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, set for April 24th to 26th in Green Bay. Whether we sign Allen or not, that pick will define our future. Do we go for a playmaker, a trench warrior, or a dark horse QB to groom behind Geno? The possibilities are endless, and Raider Nation's on edge. Here's the final tease. What other surprises does John Spytek have up his sleeve? Free agency's still hot, and the Raiders are in the mix for more talent. Raider Nation, what's your dream signing? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Raider Nation, this Keenan Allen rumor has us fired up, but it's just the beginning. Whether he joins the silver and black or not, the Las Vegas Raiders are building something special for 2025. From Geno Smith's leadership to Pete Carroll's fire, this team's ready to shock the NFL. Are you with us? Don't forget to smash that like button if you're hyped for Raiders football. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you want Keenan Allen in silver and black, or should we look elsewhere? Subscribe to the channel for the latest Las Vegas Raiders news, and share this video with your fellow fans. Stay locked in, Raider Nation. We'll be back with more updates as soon as they drop. Let's ride this wave together and make some noise in the AFC West. Peace out and go Raiders.